to our investigative report on new media zombies. Why zombies, you ask? Zombies are the perfect metaphor to describe some of the negative impacts that new media has on society. Zombies are one-dimensional creatures that are focused on one thing at a time, and it's difficult to divert their attention. They're constantly looking for their next fix. A new media zombie is a relatively new species that shares some characteristics with traditional zombies. But instead of brains or flesh, they are fixated by gadgets, uploading videos to YouTube, and social networking. The current generation is in great danger of becoming zombified. Dulled to reality, obsessive, and driven by a need to connect, the youth of the modern world are quickly coming up with new ways to get their fix. In this documentary, we will expose the three most dangerous types of new media zombies: the cell phone zombie, the YouTube zombie, and the Facebook zombie. I'm Sarah Giselle, and this is the Zombification. I'm Sarah Giselle, and this is the Zombification of a Generation. According to the New York Times, in 2008, over 1,000 pedestrians in the United States required medical care for injuries sustained while using their cell phones and walking. A study by Schwabel et al. Found that pedestrians distracted by music or texting were more likely to be hit by a vehicle in the virtual pedestrian environment than were undistracted participants. Pedestrians who crossed the street while talking on the phone, texting, or listening to a personal music device were likely to pay more attention to their phone or music device than to their surroundings. Hadfield and Murray compared the different effects of cell phone conversations on male and female pedestrians. They found that female pedestrians who crossed the street while talking on a cell phone crossed more slowly and were less likely to look at traffic before starting to cross, to wait for traffic to stop, or to look at traffic while crossing, compared to match controls. Male pedestrians cross more slowly at unsignalized crossings. The distraction posed by cell phones places the cell phone zombie at risk for possible harm to themselves if they trip, fall, or step into the path of a car, not to mention the innocent bystanders who stumble into their path of destruction. Okay.
And we're on.
How is my angle here?
It's actually, no, it's really good. I'm just going to move over a little bit, but okay.
Do we have enough light here, or do we want
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
So we should be good here.
Yeah.
Okay. So this will be nice.
Yeah.
I like this spot here. All right. Perfect. I think this will work out really well.
Yeah, no, it looks great.
I think this will be a good scene.
Yeah.
This is well, that brings us to the YouTube zombie. Traditional zombies feed on human brains and flesh. The YouTube zombie is far from traditional. They feed on recording the misfortunes of others and posting them on YouTube. They are simply addicted to collecting more humans in the form of subscribers, even if this comes at the expense of others. Moore, Huvelman, and Verler suggest this behavior on YouTube occurs because of de-individuation. Basically, the idea that people behave differently in groups where anonymity and lessened personal responsibility thrive. In other words, the internet is a safe place to hurt other people's feelings because it is often anonymous and lacks immediate repercussions normally related to aggressive behavior. On YouTube, we have the opportunity to exercise counterpower for the common good. Instead of making YouTube a venue to recreate the types of discrimination and bullying people face in real life, there is great potential for using it to improve reputations and relations.
Alright, we're on.
Okay, how is my angle?
It's good. I'm just gonna actually.
Okay, lighting? Do we have enough lighting here? Okay.
Okay, good.
Looks like I'm another victim of the YouTube zombie. Moving on to the Facebook zombie. Post a lot. Not a very smart move. Well, let's cut to the facts. New media zombies put themselves and others around them at risk. Cell phone zombies are so consumed by their conversations and text messages that they become completely oblivious to their physical surroundings. This becomes especially dangerous when traffic is a part of the equation. YouTube zombies put others' reputations at risk when they post embarrassing or hurtful videos online just to increase their notoriety or improve their chances of going viral. Facebook zombies pose a risk to themselves when they make personal information public. Sometimes they are so obsessed with social networking, just like Priscilla Post-a-Lot, that they are completely ignorant to the very real dangers that could be lurking just outside their door. So what have we learned from this? Although there are many advantages to having technology and new media in our lives, they must be used with caution. The current generation runs the risk of becoming too consumed with their new media of choice, whether that's YouTube, Facebook, cell phones, whatever it may be. If new media zombies continue to use technology recklessly, they run the risk of becoming completely disconnected from the world around them. To avoid infection, maintain a healthy balance in your life and respect for others. This has been the zombification of a generation. Join us next week as we explore the complex relationship between SpongeBob SquarePants and Slurm. I'm Sarah Giselle. Good night.